Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
I go Ghana for Kokoko about 10 years. Kakra. Masaba mo na so biebo ye business na egu so bo digital business ya wo community mu a chese edom gum asedanka nyame na me kasa Ghana fo ye ndorso ni ade enne kofo atia se omura business ni mu me see ye business ye digital business abia abeko bia betumi arane agese me se woni internet no me say wo paycheck no wo de na so me na enso me ntina wo se be nya bibi ka ho na me ho hen ha me asedanka nyame 2 years ni enya nke enimu o eti ne ye bo from no missy business way I fear so those of us in the diaspora need to be file tax no ye bro you 1099 now the file tax I fear the file ye bra be me the file ye do just a profession be our business imu teachers taxi drivers just a me who send your men can doctors lawyers bankers obia you hear no gadgets just say we dey run business ye less system na mount enti me say registration refundable eti brabehwe say bibia obetumi aye pe bibi kan wo na wo gina wo number akopɛ so a ebegene wo so otumi gina wo na no so do won sesi obo na wanka sa otumi manage wade business na be ye wa wo dia amount extra source of income me mo de aboa me ne mabusua enti no bra me say kakra nie momra me number na etwa gu no ne yenkasa. God bless us all, amen.
Sometimes it is just beautiful to interact with the beautiful people in the world, especially those who prove to you that they really want to have a conversation with you, they really want to have a friendship with you, and they also show enough respect to you. If you come across such people, obviously, then you should also put them as part of your priority list and make sure at every point in time when it becomes necessary, you are having a wonderful conversation with them. And I'm talking about wonderful in terms of profitable conversation, not just any conversation. If it is a woman, it can be a romantic conversation, and that's fine. But this time around, because it is a man, I'm sure talking about fruitful and profitable conversations. My name is Sammy Flex, and I'm here talking about one man that I met online. Sometimes I get confused though. Maybe I'll say it here and he will answer whether he's Nigerian or he's any of the African countries or nationals, because his accent sometimes like Nigerian, his accent sometimes like any other person from any of the African countries. I'm talking about African Uncensored. He has another name though. Is it Magaji or something? Let me confirm that one because I think I've saved his name as such. So I'll surely get that one. Okay, so that is Magaji, Innocent Magaji. Sometimes I get confused whether he's Nigerian or he's not Nigerian. He has been a good friend and he's been a good person that I've always been interacting with when it comes to getting information, especially in African music, especially in our showbiz space. And when I asked a question about how we can preserve Afrobeats the way we are ruling the world, I asked a question in one of my editorials or in one of my editions with my people here on Showbiz Daily. I asked a question that how can we preserve or how can we maintain the momentum? And my people said a lot. But he came in and he gave me a perspective that I've come to understand that really and truly, this could be one of the solutions. and I'm going to show to you, or better still, I'm going to play to you some voice note exchanges that I had with him, and you are sure going to be a part of this conversation as well. So once again, you guys are welcome to the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV. It is my time to share my perspective. The other day, I saw someone comment that he loves it when Sammy Flex alone is here talking about his perspective on some of the issues. So that energy has even given me the vim to continue to do more. So guys, welcome. Let me say thanks to those I do this with. Digital Rasta, who is called Currency on camera, and Richie Flex, editor, director of the show. And to you out there as one of our own, always spending your quality time to listen to us, to watch us, and to contribute without any abuse. Just that I'm tired of the abuse left, right, and center. I'm just okay. You know, Sammy Flex, I'll be fine. Tap Send is still here with us. So if you're in abroad and you want to send money to Ghana and to some selected African countries, make sure you are using Tap Send. It is just an app on your phone. Download it and make sure you put in your bank details. With this, you are good to go. The only thing left is for you to put in the promo code, which is SammyFlex. The promo code will surely help you to get some extra money into your account. So what are you waiting for? Get this done and let's get it going. I always say you can use my number to test whether your Tap Send is active. If the money comes and you want me to return it to you, I can return it to you. But if you want me to keep it, that is fine. Now let's move on to story number one. I'm sure I'm looking at 3 sharp stories and we are good to go. Story number one, I mentioned it in my intro that I was asking for how Best Africa can preserve the Afrobeat drive, the movement that is ruling the world now. Thanks to some of our Nigerian musicians like the Burna Boys, like Wizkid, like the Davidos, like Rema, and a couple of them. And of course, with some good support from their Ghanaian counterparts, so far, so very good. Afrobeat is looking good. But how do we preserve it? When I ask my people here, yes, as much as we exchange some ideas and some information, this particular one from African Uncensored gave me hope that, okay, I think it is the secret. And the secret, one, major one, coming from Afro Nation events or Afro Nation festivals that they are planting in some part of the world. At least there is the Afro Nation Brazil, Afro Nation Miami, Afro Nation Portugal, and there was the Afro Nation Ghana, and now Afro Nation Nigeria. I'm not too sure about the Ghana position yet because as it stands now, there hasn't been any official information from maybe Afro Nation organizers or from Ghana. So it is still in between whether it is gone or not gone. But I have my my position whether it is gone or not gone. And I think I've shared it for some people who care to know. I've shared it here before. So number one, let's go listen to the solution and how African Uncensored, aka Innocent Magaji, shared that with me. And when I come back, I'll tell you my response to him and again his counter response to me. Then we wrap up on that to move on to other things. Listen to African Uncensored on this one.
Chief Sammy Flex, I just finished watching one of your video where you were asking about what we can do to maintain the momentum that Burna Boy is taking Afrobeat global. And I saw the conversation and I listened to all your pundit and all the contribution and all that. And you were saying that Burna Boy shouldn't be alone, you know, going up like that. And which I agree with you. But I think you are asking the wrong question because when you look at it, the question that you're supposed to be asking is what should Ghana industry do, not what Africa or who to maintain the momentum. As for the momentum, it has been maintained already. I would like to refresh your memory. If you observe, the Nigerian music industry has never ever experienced any decline since Fela. Since the 1960s, Fela set the face with the Sonny Okuso and all those things. Nigerian music has always been on the incline. We study, we learn and learn tricks and marketing and techniques and engineering and all those things, trying to improve steady. There is no genre of music that has come out of Nigeria that is dead. They are still alive, active, and they are making money both internationally and locally. Both Afrobeat, though, that Fela started, His children are still going on tour all over Europe, and they are making money with it every single year. Both juju music. Right now, every local marriage people are being invited to sing, and they are making millions of money. So how is Afrobeat from Nigeria being maintained? How is the momentum going to be protected? Number one, there is Afro Nation Festival already. That festival is going to serve as a catalyst to propel Afrobeat all over the world. There is going to be Afro Nation Festival in Brazil, in Miami, in South Africa. He's going to find one in Senegal. There's going to be one all over the world. We're going to be going throughout the country, pushing the genre, pushing the agenda. That is how it's going to be maintained. So if you're asking which question, how to maintain the momentum, you should ask rather, how would the Ghana join the foray? How would the Ghana join the movement? How would the Ghana be inspired by what is going on? Because as for the momentum, it is gone. Nigerians say, Otilo, it is gone already. The train is moving and it's not stopping any moment from now. I promise you that. You see, and there's something you say, and I would like to let you know that Burna Boy is not the only one at the top right now. He's doing it. Whiskey is filling up. Whiskey is going to be 62,000 stadium very soon. Rema is doing the same thing in India. CK is doing the same thing. Fireboy, Ashake is going to do O2. So the momentum is on and is going already. So you and your pundit, you guys should discuss rather what can the Ghana industry do to catch up. I think that is how, when you ask the right question, you get the right answer. But when you ask the wrong question, you will get the wrong answer. I think that should be where this direction should be laid onto. And how can the Ghana industry collaborate with the Nigerian, and how can some of these business strategies be introduced? But I'm telling you, the foundation is gone. You see Tiwa Savage, you see her performing at the King's coronation. Do you know how she got that gig? Do you see Davido at the World Cup? Do you see Burna Boy at the NFL, UEFA? Very soon you're going to see Burna Boy at the what do you call him? This they are at the Super Bowl. You're going to see Burna Boy. This next season you're going to see Burna Boy. That is, the momentum is moving Otilo completely. Good evening.
So he gave me a beautiful perspective that one of the major things that we can do to maintain the momentum is out of events. And I agree with him more than 100%. I agree with him overly on this particular point he raised. In fact, on the day we discussed this, it did not cross our minds, but I think it is on point. Afro Nation. And Afro Nation, obviously, from Afrobeats. And it is happening. So far, looking very good and looking very big in all the places that they have gone to. Imagine if they can have some sports in Asia, say Afro Nation India, Afro Nation China, Afro Nation Japan, Afro Nation Korea, then it means that the whole world is secured. It became one good thing. But there was something he said that I shouldn't even be asking Nigeria to be looking for the solution, but rather I should be asking Ghana. I gave him a response. Once again, I would want you to listen to this voice. This is from me. I don't want to bother you with so much words. That's why I want you to listen to exactly what I said to him when he said, no, the question I asked was wrong. In the voice note that I played to you, he said the question I asked was wrong because he thinks Ghana rather should be asking ourselves how we can keep the Afrobeat movement going. That I said, no, it is not Ghana. It is still about the pace setters. But wait, still listen to this. I'll be back. Africa Uncensored, bro. Bro, good evening, good evening. I just finished listening to your voice notes. Interesting as usual. Always a vibe when African Uncensored is in the picture, man. So yes, you saying that we should rather be asking the question on Ghana. But you see, fact is that at the moment, whether we are happy about it or not, Nigeria has taken the lead on Ghana when it comes to the Afrobeats discussion. That is fact. We might not be happy about it, but it is what it is. Nigeria has taken the lead of the Afrobeats discussion. And if we ask about someone who is already trailing, how do you keep momentum when you are trailing? We are trailing. So how do we maintain momentum. It is only the leader who can maintain momentum. The leader. That's why I did not limit it to Africa. I did not limit it to Nigeria or Ghana, but I rather said Africa. Because if the leader is Nigeria now and they maintain the momentum, then it means the rippling benefits will come to Ghana as well. No. The other benefits will come to Ghana as well. It will not be Nigeria alone. You getting me? Uh-huh. I offer pineapple. Uh-huh. Then the effect will come to everybody. The benefits will come to everybody. That's why I couldn't say Ghana. Well, if Nigeria still maintains the momentum, then the probability that one day Ghana will catch up is also high and it will come to pass. You understand? Yeah. So I was strategic in the question. As a matter of fact, if Nigeria maintains the momentum, then obviously one day we are all going to benefit from it. But Ghana can't maintain the momentum because Ghana, we are not the one leading the Afrobeats conversation. We are not. Nigeria is leading. So they need to maintain the momentum. So maybe we can play the catch up. I'm sure that's how I can put it. But of course, I enjoy listening to you. I'm going to react to this tomorrow at all costs. Thank you, bro. Remember, I talked about beautiful people having conversations, fruitful and profitable conversations. He came back, agreed with me, and other things were said in here. I would want you to listen to it as well. I'll be right back.
Right, okay. You see, thank you. Okay, now I get your perspective. But I think you didn't get my message because, you see, Ghana is not lacking talent. I listened to the song Terminator that King Promise just released recently. It's a very, very fantastic song. See, that song can go anywhere. Whiskey can go, Burna Boy, it can go anywhere. That is just the problem. Ghana doesn't lack talent. The talent in Ghana is incredible. But something is missing, something. And that thing is cultural, it is the mindset. That is why I want you to ask those questions. And you're also right, Ghana is going to benefit a lot from the momentum that Afrobeat has set, being led by the Nigerians, of course. I can tell you this, maybe if you haven't noticed, Ghana is going to benefit massively from the year of return. And now the attention is on Africa. The coincidence, the whole music revolution going on is going to even push more people, more than 2 billion for tourism into Ghana, up to 5 billion. That's what is going to happen. Real estate are going to skyrocket. A lot of tourists are going to be coming to Ghana, which Ghana has positioned itself, you know. So you're right. I acknowledge, I didn't know any song from Ghana, but I just started listening to the Ghanaian music scene right now, and I saw a lot of talent, young rappers, very talented young artists that are coming up, the ability to infuse and fuse all these songs, So why am I saying that? Okay, I understand when you say it will trickle down to all the African countries benefit, yeah. So, but my own perspective is that yes, you should also ask questions about the technicals, the technical questions, when it comes to engineering, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to connections, when it comes to culture of the people. I wanted to also raise this kind of questions because it's going to create a very important debate among the Ghanaians. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine recently. You know him, you have had interaction with him, you have reacted to his video, he has reacted to yours, but I won't say his name. He told me something. He said the Jamaicans are not related to Ghanaians. Do you know why he said that? He said that because the Jamaicans are too loud, they are too confident, and they are too bold, just like the Nigerians. He said there is no way this group of people will be associated with the Ghanaians. And I laugh. When you look at it, you say, it's true. Because he said that the Ghanaians immigrants, those slaves that we are taking from Ghana, are more docile, that they will accept easily to be enslaved. I say, yeah. I said, don't say this before Sammy Flex will hear you. But that's what he said. He said, you see how loud the Americans are and how loud the Jamaicans are. He says the same concept. the same mentality, the same philosophy, the same cultural orientation that they have with the Nigerians. So it is something that we need to look into. We spoke about not timidity. I don't think the Ghanaians are timid. I think it's a shy, it's a culture of respect and discretion, which some of us identify with, So, but it's not helping. It's not helping to push the music out. So it's something to do also look into culturally, technologically, technically, when it comes to sound engineering, also the marketing structure. That was the point I was trying to push. I hope, yeah, I agree with your point. I'm also giving you another angle to it. So maybe you can fuse all of them and look into that. I Mike. Have a nice evening.
This is how beautiful people talk. No insult. It is just an exchange of ideas, and that is how it works. Once again, I want to salute African Uncensored, aka Innocent Magaji, and I'm sure I'll get my question answered when he watches this, and I know he'll be here to see this as well. And the good thing is that we are still on this particular discussion. It shouldn't be a Ghana discussion, like I said in my response to him. It should be that a discussion that will be headlined by some of the people who are frontrunners of the Afrobeats genre now. They are the frontrunners. Until the frontrunners go up, you cannot overtake them. In fact, as a matter of fact, I'm here not saying Afrobeats is something that Nigeria has not made proud. I think I keep saying this all the time. And those who have been listening to me, they know that I'm saying that, yes, as much as I still would stand on the fact that Ghana contributed in the Afrobeat establishment, Nigeria has actually made it proud. Nigeria has made it big, and I don't hide that fact. I keep saying that every day and any time I'm talking about Afrobeat and Nigeria's influence on there. So I did not say anything different. It is still the same thing that, yes, because they are the front runners, they should rather run with it. And when they run with it, we can still follow and do whatever we want to do. Maybe one day, the catch-up will come very soon. And that's what many people don't want to hear. But as much as the conversation continues, the catch-up is very, very near. Now, I also had this information from US of A this morning that made me so happy. And once again, I want to say thank you and good morning, good afternoon, good evening to another friend in the US of A. Unfortunately, his name is not saved on my phone. I've saved it in a way that I can identify him, and I'll leave it as such. And interestingly, he showed me something that gave me confidence and that gave me hope that Stonebwoy's signing of the Universal Music record deal is not a bad deal, and that though it will take some time, it will make sense one day. Though it might not be in that rush, one day we will all be here and we will salute him for that decision. What did he show me? I remember I was in America someday, and I was always tuned into Hot 97 in New York, which is one of the most powerful radio stations or radio platforms in America. And at that time, while I was there, I realized something. I think I was there for about 2 weeks. And within the 2 weeks, I realized something. Every 3 p.m., that was when Davido had released his song called Fire, or If, one of them. Every 3 p.m. on Hot 97, every 3 p.m. the song will play. It did not matter what was really happening there. As much as it is 3 p.m., the song will play. In fact, sometimes they could even be playing some dull or slow songs. But the moment it is 3 p.m., the song will stop and that particular one will play. There could be an announcement ongoing, but the moment it is 3 p.m., that song will play. So when I observed that for some days, I realized that, this is the real plug. I realized that this is the real promotion. I realized that this is the real payola. And in payola, I mean paying to promote your work, which is not a bad idea. I'm not condemning that. Take note. I realized that this is the real plug because the guys have actually placed your song in a way that those who listen to the radio platform every day at 3 p.m., they will listen to the video's Fire. And I was so happy. So today, when my good friend sent me a video of Stonebwoy's song being played on Hot 97 in New York, I said, hallelujah, the agenda is on. The fire is catching up, and very soon it will make sense At the moment, I've seen some 1 or 2 people, including some of my Nigerian audience, telling me, oh, Stonebwoy's album is not going anywhere. He's released an album and we are not seeing any improvement, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. But when I got the video, I said, this is it. It takes time, but it will surely happen. And I want to say big ups to my brother for sharing this information with me. At least it gives us confidence and gives us information that something is happening. Because if you are not there, you might think, now Stonebwoy signed the deal and we are not seeing so many things happening. Because I have seen comments, I've heard comments, or people think they are really not seeing what is happening with Stonebwoy and the Universal Music Group deal, as in Def Jam Africa. People are saying they are not seeing it. But when I saw this, I said, well, it is working. Maybe it will take time to get to us. It will take time for us to see the benefits of that particular partnership. But with this, it gives me hope, and I can confidently say that things are really working, and one day, Stonebwoy will be smiling. And I pray that I get more of such information to know that things are going on for some of our brothers. Then finally, those who are in America and will be going to Sark show, I want to confirm to you that you guys have to prepare and be a part of it, because the concert is actually going to see something different that you guys are all going to be a part of. I saw that the Jams Tour, that is the World Tour North America, Sarkodie has actually added Kojo entry to the list of performers. That is at the New York concert. It is happening on July 15th, 2023, and the New York concert is actually having Kojo entry at the Town Hall. And this is happening on 15th July. And I want everybody to be a part of it. This is just a way of information. But Sarkodie posted, and he wrote that, and the legend is pulling up. And the legend is pulling up. He also showed us an indication that he had spoken to the legend for 1 minute 14 seconds. He actually captured us, sent a screenshot on his Instagram account, telling the world that really and truly it is a confirmation that Kojo Entry is also coming to join him on the New York concert, that is the Jams World Tour. So for information, if you are thinking about going to see only Sarkodie, I'm telling you additional information is that Kojo Entry is also coming there. And Kojo Entry is that artist that you would want to see. Just as Sarkodie, he is a very meticulous performer. Kojo Entry does not joke with his acts on stage. Kojo Entry does not joke with his sound on stage. Kojo Entry is a very careful performer. So if he's on a concert, then you are sure going to expect nothing but the best. I was happy when I saw this, and I said, wow, this is Sarkodie, one of the smartest in the game. So seeing an opportunity to make sure he drums home and brings the legend on the platform, he did not waste that opportunity. It is happening. So to all my American Massive, New Yorkers, those who have been watching this, remember that I told you to join Sarkodie's show. That is 15 July in New York, and it is going to be a great one. This will be the end of today's editorial 1. I'm sure we'll be coming your way again with editorial 2. Thanks for being a part of it. My name is Sammy Flex. If you are watching this and you want to share your opinion, feel free. If you have not subscribed to our platform too, what are you waiting for? Please do and become a part to this family. This family is big. This family is big, and this family is not for sale. For your information, you can always be a part of it by hitting us on our numbers on the screen. My name is Sammy Flex. I'll see you when I see you. We're out of here.